Mortal Kombat caster today. We have special guest today.
Hi.
I'm Tyler.
I'm JJ.
You told me to run my Jason mask.
Hey,
Nick back.
Good bit, Jason mask. Pretty funny.
Anyways.
We thought it was pretty good.
I'll be on.
So again, we're here to talk about the Halloween update for Mortal Kombat X Mobile. Pretty exciting, right?
Very
Absolutely.
exciting.
Super
Very
excited about this one.
Let's do a real quick introduction again. We got JJ, you are one of the...
Designers.
Mick, you're one of the...
I'm a designer as well.
I'm the community manager here at NetherRealm. Behind the power station, we have our good friend, Mr. Matt Burke.
Mister. Hey, everybody.
How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing great.
Matt's going to Thailand on vacation soon.
You keep telling people that. It's kind of weird.
I know, it's fun to do, though. So we're going to talk today a little bit about the update coming for Halloween. A little early for Halloween right now. We want to show you what we're not in celebration mode for Halloween yet. We're 15 days out.
Right.
This is the pre-celebration for the awesome update that's coming to the mobile game. Some awesome new characters, which we're going to show off today.
Pretty
cool.
Powerful,
They're
awesome
amazing.
characters.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool. First of all, like we like to most times, we're going to give away. We're going to give some souls away on Twitter. Earlier today, we tweeted a thing with the Leatherface tees that was posted, I guess. So what we want to do is, I think that's right. That's what my notes say.
Little chainsaw action.
So what we
Yeah,
want
it
you to do
was.
is we need you to retweet that and say, with a hashtag sweepstakes, very important, and just kind of let us know what MK character that you would like to dress up for on Halloween. A lot of choices.
So many choices.
What would yours be?
Cabal.
Okay.
Well, we're talking Motaro, but we
Oh,
haven't
right.
decided, we haven't decided who's
Well,
the
it was like either going to be Motaro or Shiva.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
You can do two forearms, I
Top
guess.
arm,
Yeah,
bottom arms,
For me, always Kano. Burke?
And Ermac, for some reson.
He thinks Ermac.
For some reason.
Maybe wear that.
He's
Maybe wear that on your vacation to Thailand.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
Or match your passport.
anyway, yeah. So retweet that and maybe get a chance at winning a lot of souls to help you get some new characters and some other cool
Buy
stuff.
some packs that might be coming up.
Oh, we gonna talk about some of those?
It's a little foreshadow.
Awesome. Nice. So we're gonna get started pretty much right away. It being the Halloween season, and there's been a character that a lot of people. This was a hard one to order for me because we have 3 characters we're going to show.
Yeah.
There are more than 3 characters coming, though, right?
Correct.
Yes, there
But
is.
that's all we're saying about that. We're going to show 3 of them today.
Surprises.
It was hard to order because they're all so cool and different. But I wanted to give people the one that we've been asked about. It seems like every Halloween
Yes.
is we do have Pretty Lady Leatherface coming.
Leatherface is
Terrifying.
Let's take a look.
Other than terrifying.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Nice makeup
Nightmares.
job.
Some circles just beautiful, but
Yeah. I mean, I
Nightmare fuel.
Nightmare fuel, for sure.
Yeah.
So that is Pretty Lady Leatherface. Exciting to have that character come to the game, obviously.
Yeah. It was exciting to design.
Yeah.
Pretty face. Pretty lady. Leatherface. Super impactful gameplay coming up. And we'll go into that soon, or are we going into
In
that
a moment,
now?
yeah. Make anything else you want to add about the character before we show the video?
no, he's just absolutely frightening, and I cannot listen to him or look at him ever. So let's hurry. Let's hurry this up.
So I'm doing a lot lately.
Yeah, it's been 2 months of like.
Okay.
There's been a lot of screaming and crying.
I wonder what that noise was.
Yes.
Awesome. Let's take a look there, Berkey.
So here we're showing off Leatherface. When your character stuns
them.
another
Yeah.
opponent, Leatherface will come in and assist and do massive amounts of damage with his pretty chainsaw.
The chainsaw's pretty itself, too. I didn't realize that was part of it. That's nice.
We put a lot of time in the chainsaw.
Yeah, sure you
since-
did.
You go into the and then here's his special attack 1. Get some swipes and it gets him a lucky combat buff, which increases his chance for criticals. And up here we have more chainsaw action with his SP2, which
Yeah,
just does a
it's ridiculous.
massive amount of
Yeah.
damage.
And then there's the X-ray.
And a beautiful X-ray here.
Ow.
Boom.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tell us more about Leatherface. So where does Leatherface fit into the meta?
Okay, so the meta is we wanted a lot of combo enders are going unanswered, and we wanted to really push this envelope of I like Leatherface, so
Okay.
I took it upon myself to make him super nasty. So on combo enders, he can get enraged. There's a chance on every combo ender that you do, and then what is done against you. So any if in PvP or whatever. doesn't matter, faction wars or just single player. If a combo ender is done against you, he can also enrage, and he does 300% more damage, and that goes on for, I believe, 5 seconds.
5 seconds, yep.
And that can be upped with his gear piece as well.
Wow.
So super nasty. And then we like, you know what this guy really needs is when anyone gets stunned, he'll come in and support it. Yeah. And then you saw it on the video where he does there.
We were going to get to this later, but you mentioned it now, so let's talk about it real quickly. His gear.
His gear piece.
So
yes.
there is a rusty chainsaw.
Rusty chainsaw, yes.
And that will
get make his attacks unblockable. And then also the main thing is his enrage meter goes up every time you. So if you want to get that, buy a lot of gear packs, get that chainsaw up, and then all of a sudden that thing is gonna could go up to 5 extra seconds of enrage time.
So you can have a max of 10 seconds.
Yes,
10 seconds. Super nasty. Yeah, and then when teaming him with other characters that increase damage, he was a one-man wrecking machine. He is now he's nasty.
Right.
You had a direction you were going.
Yeah, I was going to.
You had a really cool metaphor you were going to create.
You had a good bit.
It was like you're like, guys, hold on a second.
Call me out. I have this.
I want to describe this in a way that no one's ever heard before.
Right.
And then what happened at the end is your combo ender failed. Yeah, not great.
It's okay. It's all right. 50. You can do it again after.
25%
Yeah,
there.
it's all right.
So and here's the deal: the Jason mask, awesome. That bit was great.
Thank you.
And we were talking about how all your bits
hot
been really
here.
good today, and then you sort of just
the camera turns on
and you're still
And
awesome.
he glows. Am I right?
All right then. So that was fun. So that's one strike against Mick. Luckily, you get 170 for the stream.
Right.
So,
Okay.
so you're at 1.
I've got some work to do.
I'm going to
think
take
I'm
one
at-
away
I
from
think
the
I'm at
Jason mask. So
106.
you're 0.
All right.
Oh, you're in the hundreds
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
So that is Pretty Lady Leatherface.
Yes.
And does a lot of damage.
Ton of damage.
Adds to
Huge
good
damage
damaging
up front.
teams.
Yep.
Great helping out stunners.
Is it-
Yeah.
are there
so
some-
pick Jason, Relentless. Jason's got a good stun on, or you got Scorpion. You stun them and then tag out, and then you can go ahead.
Yeah, Shao Kahn's one of my favorites. He stuns him with his SP1. Leatherface comes in, does a ton of damage. You get Shao Kahn set up for his SP2, and then brutality on him. The character's out of the match real fast.
The brutes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that sounds great.
Yep.
It seems like you guys really put a lot of thought and work into this character, and
We
that's
did.
amazing. And we will be talking later. We have some Q&A at the end of the stream today. We're going to be discussing character creation.
We're gonna
and
go
such,
through.
too.
We're gonna go through show some secrets of the
remove
sauce.
the mask.
Yeah.
Remove the
Not
mask.
everything.
You're back. You're freaking back, Mick.
Take off that point.
It already did. It was
Yeah.
the Jason mask. Awesome. Let's talk about some other couple of things. We do have a horror team pack coming.
Yes. So the Horde Team Pack is a pack that's going to be in the store coming our next update, and that's going to be a percent. You're going to get a chance to get either Pretty Lady Leatherface, Freddy Krueger Nightmare, or Unstoppable Jason. Yes.
Awesome. So there's just another pack you can get some of these characters
Yeah,
from.
and just if you've been trying to get the rest of Jason or Freddy, waiting for that challenge, then those are going to come up, but that'll also supplement your way to get into promoted 10.
Dig it. Awesome. That looks really cool. There's also a new Halloween pack coming.
Man, 31 new pieces of sweet feats of strength items.
Yes.
Nice.
We're going to give 10 new titles.
Are they all spoopy?
Oh,
They're all
spoopy.
spoopy
There's so
themed.
much spoopiness. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Bert.
We hate that.
Yeah.
meme. We hate that meme, but I had to say it.
Spoopy's canceled.
Yeah, spoopy is canceled. So some spooky stuff, some
Yes,
titles.
8 new icons, 8 new backgrounds, and special taunts for Sub-Zero and Johnny Cage that are Halloween specific.
Wow.
Yes.
Cool.
So, and you have a whole new pack, Feats of Strength pack that's worth 50 runes. So those are half of what a normal rune pack costs. So go and buy those right away because it will go away after Halloween.
Gotcha. So take a look for those. That's awesome. Good to hear. Awesome. Let's move on to another character. And this is where we're getting into. We had. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Tell me.
I'm gonna jump ahead.
What?
I'm gonna read one question from Q&A early.
Okay.
Let me
Man,
find it.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
So, just real quick, we had on some great forum users put up a bunch of questions that they'd like us to answer in the forums.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, as we've mentioned before, just can't answer everything. There's some things because of secrecy or things we're working on
Yep.
that just can't be talked about. Even if you think like that sounds easy, some of them actually aren't because maybe they are the things we're working on. We don't want to give away any clues till we're
We
sure.
would like to, right?
Yeah, but like
let's say
there,
everything.
sometimes like you have something you want to do and like, oh, we can get this done this month, but oh, we got these characters to do and things get moved. So we don't want to disappoint anyone. So that's why a lot of questions sometimes will go unanswered. But we do have quite a few we're going to answer. The early one is from Mystica. I really like the Day of the Dead katana costume. Can we get one similar for Melina, Jade, or Tanya?
Well,
Interesting, you ask.
you are in luck.
Wow.
So we got one. Let's show the art real quick.
Yeah, the art's a fantastic.
Beautiful.
There we go. That's Jade.
Super bad ass.
Just awesome use of the skulls. So cool. The art team,
They went above and beyond. Incredible.
which we say every single time.
Do we?
So eventually, well, yeah, but eventually, is there a ceiling? I don't think so.
No.
Because
They crashes right through
they,
it.
they keep doing just awesome art.
Yes, they do.
This one is no exception. Obviously, the Jade artwork is amazing, and the
Yep.
character itself is really cool.
Yes.
So without further ado, let's show the character, discuss it a little bit, and go from there.
So you'll see here, Jade has entirely new props. The art team went out and made those for her. And we've got a nice theme around the smoke festivals around the Day of the Dead. And here, this is her SP2. SP2 has a unique thing about it where the better you perform at it, the more hits you'll get into it as well.
It hits so hard.
It's super hard. And
Uh-oh.
after the SP2, you'll also get a reflective shield that lasts 5 seconds, so that'll be great. to,
Great against Jason. When you
Jason,
get
for
resurrects,
sure.
right?
Yep.
Which is an awesome skull as well.
Yes.
Yeah, nice sugar skull on that. The art team really went deep in on that. And then here you'll get to see her SP2 again. And this one will chain into the extra hits from minigame performance. You'll see there she got an extra wheel kick. And here she'll get high minigame result and she'll do a very powerful glaive attack at the end.
And the skull's back.
And the skull's back. And then also she is an outworlder,
Yep.
so she gets the buff from Katana Day of the Dead.
Yep.
And as part of her passive, the hits keep rolling here with Jade. She, as she gains energy, she gives energy back to her Day of the Dead teammates. She is like Smoke Triborg doubled.
Yeah.
Because everything's coming from her attacks, so not just SP1.
Let's
Awesome.
just say we're playing in the meta to see a lot more Day of the Dead teams coming together.
As of right now, how many Day of the Dead characters are there?
As of right now, before everything else, 2.
2, yeah.
So that's not a full team.
No,
No, not
there
at
isn't.
all.
No.
So you'd want to have 3 for a full team,
Ideally.
ideally. Real quick though, besides like Day of the Dead, is there other kind of team comps that you like with her?
You know,
Yeah.
she's just great by herself. I mean,
Yeah.
she's one of those things. You can put her with, Shao Kahn. You can put her with Reptile because he's also Outworld. There's a lot of she does so much damage and brings so much power in that she's really a good catch-all for if you're looking for a good powerful third. But
Do you like her first on the team or anchoring or where do you see
I
her?
I like anchoring and then jumping in, doing that SP2 and really utilizing that shield and then hopping back out. So throw a lot of health gear on her so you can keep her around for that SP2 and,
Gotcha.
and
And
power gen gear.
I like throwing her in first. I know a lot of people in the community didn't like Jade Assassin's startup on her basic attacks, and this Jade has a really quick startup on her first basic attack, so you're going to be able to get in and get a shot in before the other guys can react.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So to make a full team, we would need another Day of the Dead character.
It would, yeah.
You don't say.
So what do we have coming?
You want me to just
I'll-
do it
I'll-
like that?
I want you to announce it.
Title
Oh,
card.
man.
Wow.
All right.
Here we go. Ready?
Get ready and stop bleeding.
There we go.
Do you know
It's Aaron Black, everybody.
If you couldn't tell.
Mix.
Well, that
I-
was something.
I will.
That was a good bit.
I will say that this is the best you've ever been on the stream. I'm enjoying.
He's negative 10 points.
No, I'm going to give him points for that.
Wait,
oh, you mean negative
yeah,
points?
yeah, that's
I get
good.
it. That was amazing. That was a great impression. We got Aaron Black coming, Day of the Dead version.
Yes.
Let's talk a little about him.
My new favorite character.
Really?
Yes. By far, his look is awesome.
Look at the
Yeah.
art.
I mean,
Oh,
look
the
at
art's
that
great.
art.
Yeah.
They really did outdo themselves.
Let's see
Even
the
higher.
video and talk about him.
All right.
So here, Aaron Black, you'll see he has, on his basic attacks, he's got a lot of extra hits in that. And so that does do a little bit of extra damage on his basic attacks as well. You can see top to bottom, we've the art team has done a lot of work on his pistols. You'll see on his other props, when he brings out his smoke grenade, that they've done a lot of work on those as well.
His coat is. I love his little tail coat he has on.
His tailcoat is tails. It's beautiful. I don't know. He's got his old SP1 back from his gold version, and his SP2, as you saw earlier, features pistol whips and the blind combat effect. And then once Aaron Black dies, you'll notice that he comes out and helps his team from the dead.
From beyond
Yes,
the
from
grave.
beyond the grave.
So we'll keep that DPS
There it
train
is,
rolling
yeah.
there.
Little ghost Aaron Black comes
Yeah.
out.
Ghost Aaron Black.
And
Yep.
that does really heavy damage.
Awesome. So what we're learning here today is that the Day of the Dead characters, they hit pretty hard.
They do, and they're really good together. They and Aaron Black, another part of his passive that we didn't touch on too, is when he performs his special attacks, he has a chance for those to cost nothing.
Oh. Right.
And they also can power drain, and they have a chance to also power drain the opponent team as well. So there's a lot of power draining and power gaining circling around these characters right now.
Yeah, these two, and then you got
Oh,
and a special bullet.
Yeah, you see nice close up on his X-ray. We put the sugar skull on his bullet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The art team really went out on this one to make it a lot more special.
Big props to the mobile team for this update. The art, the characters, everything looks really, really cool.
Yeah,
It looks
I
like,
mean-
and like we've been doing in like a lot of the mobile games, it's just like the meta. It's just kind of turning it on here a little bit, like finding ways to kind of mix up the meta a little bit. And this obviously looks like another way to have just more teams showing up.
Right, and I gotta say, I think the feats of strength background of Jade, Day of the Dead, is one of my favorites.
Okay.
The final one is chef's kiss.
Are you going to give a chef's kiss?
Yeah.
All right. Even Burke's over here doing.
Yeah, I mean, gets people excited.
Awesome. That sounds great. So we've talked about the characters. We've talked about how they work together.
Yep.
Now, using a Day of the Dead team is very strong now.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be, yes. That's why you need Leatherface and other teams to counteract that.
A little horror versus Day of the Dead.
Yeah,
sort of
a little
Halloween.
something.
I like it. We have a Day of the Dead pack coming.
We do. Same as the horror pack, it was going to be a chance to get any of the Day of the Dead characters, including Katana. So, buy the pack, and you have a chance to get, Aaron Black, Jade, or Katana, and then, go ahead and start, promoting those up, because you only get 2 from the challenge, and you want to get some more.
Awesome. So a lot of new packs coming, and then maybe you win the contest today by retweeting. You get some
More souls, buy more
more
packs,
souls.
it's going to be great.
Save those for when,
Yeah.
when those things come out, and get some of those. There's another new piece of equipment we want to talk about.
Ah, yes.
It's very cool.
Yes.
It's hard to say.
I call it the super nasty stone called
it-
Shang Tsung Stone.
There we go, Shang Tsung Stone.
Yes.
Difficult to say. Here it is. That's what it looks like.
It's a throwback.
Oh, man.
What can people expect out of this new piece of equipment?
A lot of power gen, and in faction wars, when you knock somebody out, it can damage everybody on the opposing team. So if you knock out one person, it will do damage to everybody on that team.
Wow.
It's super nasty Blood Ruby gear. It's totally faction war oriented, recovery rate and all that stuff. So it's strong.
So
Super strong.
some people want to be looking for, and you said the Faction Wars?
Yes, that's where it shines.
Awesome. Cool.
Like
That's
it's
awesome. Another big thing that's happening, we seem to...
So much more.
NetherRealm likes Halloween.
We do.
If you follow us on Instagram, as you can, NetherRealm Studios, every year we'll put up all of the sweet Halloween costumes, and
Yes,
everybody
we
here
will. Yes.
goes
Wait.
all out. We also seem to go all out for the update for Halloween, because everyone's super into Halloween.
Our wheelhouse, yeah.
Yes, kind of
Seems to be our, yes.
right in our bucket there. We do have a Halloween sale coming up. It's a 48-hour sale, 25% off selected card packs, and that is starting the 30th
Very nice.
for 48 hours. I believe.
Yes.
I believe that's the time. I'm going to
Super sale.
I'm going to look real quick to make sure that's the right day, because I did get a text about it moments ago.
Let's check out your phone.
10:30. That is correct.
All right.
I should have written it down, but I used this
But,
instead. So that's
how we work here.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Seat of our pants, folks. We now are going to do some Q&A.
Questions
and
and
answers. Let's start out. We got these from the forums. Thank you for putting these up. We love trying to answer as many questions as possible, and just again, Can't answer everything. But here are some we've chosen to answer. Ask NRS, Lamba X Elite and Nemesis Prime. They want to know how long it takes to make a character. Now, I'll start this by saying I know how it kind of works. Not that I'm going to answer the question, but there probably isn't. There is. Yeah, answer it, right?
I would like to hear what you think.
I cannot do it. There's some take longer, some shorter. So like giving an actual time is difficult to do.
Right.
That said, kind of walk us through how they work.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, so, from the beginning to the end, it depends on how much we've designed. Leatherface, entirely brand new character for mobile. We have to do his X-ray. We have to do all his new moves, all his navigation. We have to get his bone structure working. A little technical term for you there.
I think we've all heard that term before.
Bone structure. Yeah.
bones.
So it depends.
Science guy over here.
It depends on the amount of work really that we have to put into a character. And then the Day of the Dead characters are an entirely new concept from our art team. So there's approvals, there's iteration, there's changing, and making sure that these things are the tightest, most best presentation that NRS can put out.
Right.
And meanwhile, while that's going on, we got to do UI. We got to do the proper descriptions. Where are they going to do in design? Like damage numbers.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of design, systems design incorporated with that, and just coming up with like great ideas where you have 100 some cards before, and you don't want to make the same card.
Right.
So there's a lot of balancing, make sure the gear doesn't blow it up either.
Right, and that's the thing about these sort of cards. Is like you don't want to like fall back on things you've done before. Like,
Right.
And obviously, I think if you watched like this stream, you watched the Injustice 2 mobile stream, like we're starting to kind of move outside the box with how we're looking at characters and how they affect the game.
Yes.
And just like you said, certain characters, like it must be weird, like it's a Halloween update, but you're starting on Halloween characters way before Halloween.
It's
months ago.
Yeah. So.
And
We're in the summer.
Yeah.
We're talking about 4th of July.
Yeah, and it's super exciting to see like our community really enjoys playing the combat of this game.
Yeah.
And we really want to deliver the most fun passives, the most fun combat, and the most fun attacks that we can put together for them to enjoy themselves.
And it's helpful because like ever since I've worked here, I think one of the really cool things, both console side and mobile side, is that we in the studio enjoy playing the games that we make. So you have a good testing ground of people who are like, hey, listen, I'm not sure I like what's happening with this character. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure we love hearing that all the time.
Leatherface doesn't squeal enough.
Right.
Squeal more.
And that's another thing like that you mentioned is that like people look at the character and it's completed and it's fighting, it's doing these things. There's still sound. There's still, there's so, thank you. I'm just throwing pens. There's so many things that you don't see involved in a character that take more time than you might expect.
Right.
Yeah, and maybe on that mystery fourth character,
you
will definitely see a lot of extra work put into
it's
that person.
So mysterious.
Yeah, we're not going to say anything more though, are we?
No.
Moving on. Hey, LMAO writes, hey, whatever. How many people are working on MKXM? Do you guys focus solely on this game or other NRS games? Are there different teams working on different games?
So I'm specifically for MK Mobile. We have a pretty large team. I wouldn't say like massive compared to some other teams out there, but we definitely have a pretty committed team that just like we are just as soon as that update's done, we're on to the next one, just getting ready for the next one. I used to be working on Injustice 1, but Pac's taking that over, so he's working on Injustice 1 and MK, so he doesn't sleep.
Look at these bags.
Look at this poor
Great.
guy.
Oh, thank you.
Really good.
It's night cream.
Oil Valet.
This doesn't have any certain person's name, but a lot of people have asked, are there any faction war store changes coming?
Not per se. We're going to keep adding gear. We do have some things planned in the future, so stay tuned, and when we can get those out to you, pretty much when marketing says we can say anything, we can say it.
And I say no.
Okay.
Awesome.
Buck stops here.
Right here. We already went to Miska's question about Day of the Dead characters. We got those shown out. So
Yes.
That's cool.
Yep.
Hope you're happy.
Okay. Hashirama Sinju. This is a question for me. A lot of people ask this question. I want to kind of explain how this works because I can understand the frustration with this, but I want to be very transparent on why it works this way. So we do these sweepstakes to give away gems.
Yep.
And people ask, why can't we do overseas and why can't we do other countries? And believe me, this is something we would love to do. Every country, every continent, every place that plays our game has different rules in regards to sweepstakes. So doing that is very, very, very difficult. We don't have the process to be able to cover every country of the world that plays us and their legalities.
Right.
So I'm sorry to say that. I really wish we could.
Sorry,
if there's
guys.
any way in the future, that'd be great. But that's kind of where it comes from, and I understand the frustration with it. But that's just kind of how it has to be right now. And if anything changes, I'd be over the moon about it. But right now, that's where we are. So sorry. Det Nello 313. Why does it tell me to level up a character that I have as one of my daily rewards if all of my character's specials are already leveled all the way up?
Well, thank you for. We're going to work on that. Thank you for finding that bug.
Yeah, that's what we're going to look into. And this is just a nice segue into, if you find things like this, you can always tweet our account or go to the
Yeah,
forums.
we're listening.
We're absolutely watching.
Yeah.
We take things every day and to heart and to the team and to find out what's going on. We can't address everything, but we really do try to get to a lot of things.
Absolutely, and that is definitely something that the team will look into.
Yes.
So off you go.
Okay.
I'll take the mic off, hit the road. K. Schweiger asks, once Conqueror Shao Kahn is maxed out at EX, is there any point to continuing to collect relics? Will Relic Hunt continue with new characters using these relics?
You know, it's like what we talked about a couple questions ago. It's like when we can let things out, we got some things planned. Let's just say that.
Fair.
And when we are allowed to talk about it, we'll talk about it.
But until that point,
Keep collecting those relics.
Yep.
Get copies of Shao Kahn and sell them back and get some currencies.
cool. But I think that's all we can say right there.
Yep.
Death Stalker. The E is a 3.
Scary.
Nice job on that one.
Stockier. Stockier.
Why do some of the characters differ from their console counterparts? Like Classic Katana having a bun hairstyle while Classic Melina having a bob hairstyle.
You know, someone spoke about bones earlier. So
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
talking about
talk
bone
it.
structure
Yeah, the
again.
bones.
No, and mobile games, and especially on, we're working on Unreal Engine 3.
Sure.
We have some mobile bone limits to our skeletons, and all these skeleton types and different hairstyles can't always be accommodated. So that's why some of the hairstyles get updos.
Right,
We'll
sure.
call it. Yeah, so
Sure.
we would love to have the hair in there. I know it drives the art team crazy. They would love to have every little bit in there.
But some
Things flying
concessions are made
Have to be made.
to work with devices and things like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Device, frame rate, all that good stuff. Yep.
Cool. Another question from Lamba X Elite. Will older cards get a buff?
Things are being planned.
I've heard the plans. They're good plans. I like those plans. But that's where we have to stop. So maybe in the works. Who knows? I know that's not a real answer, but by what we're saying, I'm guessing you can kind of figure it out, right? Or can they? Who knows?
Clues?
Context clues? Burke's talking about context clues.
Tweet at Fireball every day.
Yep, at Fireball. HYREBALL. Folks,
Please don't.
yeah, I'll take those. Okay, that was good, guys. I think that's everything.
It's great to be here.
Man, that's it?
That's it. That's a lot.
I feel good.
That's a lot. We've got 3 characters coming. We have another, maybe, somewhere in the ether.
Mysterious.
Very excited about this update.
Might just fly in.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is definitely Aaron Black. I think that character just looks so good, and his passive is by far one of the best ones so far.
Awesome.
I do love the characters as well, but one of my favorite things is inside the Halloween Feats of Strength pack, and it's a taunt, and I can't wait to put that on my...
Oh, God, I know
can't
which
wait for
one you're
people to hear
talking
that when I
about.
beat them online. It's going to crack.
Are you gonna?
It cracks me up
Can you
knowing
give-
that they have to hear
Who
it.
is it?
Johnny Cage.
Yeah, Johnny Cage.
And we've heard some of the stuff that comes out of that guy's mouth.
His filter is
So
doesn't have a
He's
filter.
You know,
he's smoking a cigarette
there's-
with no filter, yeah.
Right.
two
exactly.
very good ones. Two
Awesome.
Two
very
very
good ones.
good ones.
I'm happy. I think for me right now, I think Jade looked awesome. I love the new mechanic of when you do the mini game the best you can,
Right.
and you get extra hits. I think
Yes.
that's just like we've been talking about. I'm really happy with you guys like looking outside the box on things and trying new new mechanics that I would have never thought about that. That's great.
Yeah, we try to take the base gameplay and then kind of rejigger it around so it feels a little different and it gives you some advantages and disadvantages.
Right. It's funny how like I've seen this so many times that in the years I've worked here is that sometimes the easiest answer, like when you're like, oh, why doesn't that do something cooler?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, hell, it should.
Yeah,
Like that's,
yeah.
and it's like, and then you're like, oh, wow, that's a great idea, and it comes into the game now, which is awesome.
Yes.
Cool. Burke?
Leatherface. No one's saying Leatherface?
No, you are.
Come on.
Come on.
Fanboy.
Burke's all in on Leatherface. Are you? Was that a chainsaw noise?
That's the buzz.
This is a,
What was that?
this is a dentist drill.
Buzz?
That's not a
That's
chainsaw
buzz.
That
sound.
does not.
We can talk about it afterwards.
Yeah.
All right, guys. The update is going to go live, and we're going to have some awesome stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully very soon.
Look forward to
Yep, very excited. I want to thank Behind the Power Station again, Mr. Matt Burke.
Anytime.
Any-
Except for like 2 weeks in November.
I believe you're going to Thailand.
I think so.
JJ, thanks for being here, man.
Don't tell. Hi. Bye.
Never tell me when you're going on vacation.
Yeah. Exactly.
And thank you to Mick Pack / Jason Momoa.
He's part of the DC family.
Yeah, Jason Mask.
Warner
I like
family.
it.
Yeah.
Warner family. So thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys enjoyed the update. If you have any questions, again, go to the forums, go to Twitter. Make sure you retweet. Go to the @NetherRealm Twitter page to retweet the thing about the update and tell us who you would dress up as in an MK costume. And you must hashtag sweepstakes. And we'll hopefully, maybe you'll win and get some sweet gems. Not gems, souls.
There we go.
I do a lot of
There we
streams,
go.
folks. You get some souls.
Get that point in there.
Yeah,
for
put a
you.
point down for me. Maybe you'll buy some of those new packs we have coming. So awesome.
Let's do it.
Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time.
Adios.